So it was the launch of the X Games in 1995, but what really brought skateboarding in the public eye was landing the 900 in July of 1999.
Right.
The most interesting part about this is the fact that there were numerous video games trying to capture the popularity of skateboarding at this time, but none of them could. There were a lot of difficulties breaking into the extreme sports industry. And before this happened, Tony Hawk was already in conversations for creating Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the very first one. Are you still?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
And it was during the best trick event where they're timed. I think it was like they have 20 minutes to land the best trick possible.
This is about the 900, right?
Yes.
Just to catch people.
This is the 900.
For those, I don't know who jumps into the middle of a podcast episode. I don't know what kind of like psychopath starts a podcast and goes to, I'm going to listen to the middle and then the beginning. But yes, we're talking about skating and Tony Hawk landing the 900. Okay.
And so it was during the best trick event at the July of 1999 X Games. The world paused. It got to a point to where they forgot it was a competition. All the skateboarders, everybody just watched Tony Hawk try again and again and again. Failure after failure after failure to land this trick. And then he finally did. Everybody forgot about the competition. Everybody forgot about the time limit. It was just, he's going to do it. He's going to land a trick nobody has ever landed before. Something that was unexpected and unparalleled to anything in skateboarding at this time. They paused and they watched as he tried and finally landed it and just was celebrated immensely.
How impossible was this? Like leading up to this, because obviously skating has been around for a very long time. And I actually know for a fact that someone landed a 1080.
Yes.
However, that wasn't nearly the same level of hype as Tony Hawk's 900. Is it because Tony Hawk already had like a legendary status? He had games like
the games weren't out yet.
They weren't even out?
No.
The first game wasn't?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Then this is what got him his fame.
Yes, in a large degree.
And
This is the thing that made Tony Hawk become a household name.
Yeah, a legend.
A legend.
That's kind of crazy. Okay. 900. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I forgot we need to break down sports into this individual level. For those you don't know, a 900 in skateboarding, every time they'd go up on the half pipe and they rotate their board, think of a circle going 180 degrees, 360 degrees, 420 degrees, 720 degrees, and then 900. That's
2.5 rotations.
2.5 rotations of your board and then landing. So you
and that's the crazy part is because there's a half rotation, like you're landing the opposite direction that you went off on.
Yeah. So you have to figure out where you are in the air and line your wheels up perfectly so that it comes down flat and hits the half pipe, right? That's how hard the trick is.
Yeah, and so the speed that you needed, the height, the amount of rotation you had to throw yourself into while keeping the skateboard on your feet, mind you.
Yeah.
Like, and it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you're getting high in the air, you need to have the time, you need to have the speed, you need everything to work. So like he fell numerous times trying to land this before.
Good thing he had his pads.
He did.
Yeah,
Very
he had
padded
his
helmet,
pads.
everything. I've watched a video on it, and it was just like it was like the whole skateboarding world stood still. Like the X Games paused for him to be able to do this. This is a massive event. This is a competition, and everybody's just watching for him to achieve something nobody has ever achieved before.
Yeah.
And when he landed it, it just erupted. It became national news. He went on tours. He was on late night shows. He was all over the place. And it led up to the perfect storm of when his game released.
Oh, yeah.
In September of that year.
Ah, interesting. So it had already been in development, probably.
Correct.
Huh.
He had already been in touch with them. And the thing about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater that no other skateboarding game did was the scoring system that they showed you on the live screen. And that's what made that skateboarding game. It was like you could see what you were doing, whereas other games you would do stuff because competitions were all based on judges.
Yeah.
So you complete the trick and stuff like that, and you're rated based on your landing, what trick you did, the difficulty of that, much like gymnastics. It's a judged sport. And so in other games, they didn't really have a point system. And so the way they made it so that it was a score-based system, which I think was innovative as heck, and if we could implement into the real world in these various sports, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe now with technology, how it's advancing, that could be possible, but at that time, it was unheard of for a sports game to have that.
Yeah.